Good morning, my dear students. Uh, I am your geography sir with you. Welcome to Adiyaman Metric Higher Secondary School, Uttangarai, Geography 8th Standard online class. Today we are going to discuss Social Science Standard 8 Samachir Term First Social Science Part 2 Geography Unit 3rd. The lesson name is Hydrological Cycle. Okay. So we are entering that lesson. Some of the information we will discuss about the lesson. First one, the lesson topic is a hydrological cycle. Okay. So next, so definition. Okay, hydrology is a scientific term. So hydrology means water. Cycle means a continuous movement. So the hydrological cycle means the continuous movement of water. So simply hydrology movement cycle means water cycle. Okay. So next we want to discuss water. So water means this is an inorganic, transparent, tasteless, odorless, colorless chemical. Okay. So water is a inorganic material. That's not a organic. That is a inorganic. And next that is a transparent one. Okay. And water is a tasteless one, and odorless one, and colorless one. Okay. So that is not having a color, and water is a chemical component. That means that is a simply said that hydrogen oxide. Okay, H2O. Okay. Next, the five types of water cycle. Okay. So water, that is a continuous movement also having there. So what are the okay? So five types of water cycle means first one, condensation. Condensation means water having in high altitude. That means in cloud. Okay. So cloud having so in the water, that means cloud hold that the water molecules in the form of solid state, and after that some kind of reaction that will happen in cloud, and after that, so that is a water molecules condensed. After condensed, the water having and the next form, that is also called as a precipitation. Precipitation is nothing but that is the falling out of rainfall. That means that droplet of water. That means rain. Okay, so that is also called as a precipitation. Next one, infiltration. Okay, so that is a third one form of water. Okay, so infiltration means the stagnant of water on the surface of earth. Okay, so that is also called as a infiltration. And next one, runoff. Runoff means the moving of water. Okay, so that is also called as a runoff. And next one is a evapotranspiration. Okay, so that means so that the evaporation that is happen in the various source. Okay, so for the example, that so much of heat that causes the water got evaporate. That means that is the water in having a three forms also. The first one is a gaseous forms also having in water, and next one solid form, and next one is the liquid form. Okay, so on the stage of liquid form, so that water got heat means that is another one stage. Okay, so gaseous stage, that is got it. Okay, so in the during the time of heat, that water got evaporate. Okay, so on the evaporation that is happen in a ocean and sea, and plants also having there. Okay, so that is also called as a evapotranspiration. Okay, so these are the the 5 types of water cycle. Next one, we want to moving up another. Next one, we want to discuss the learning objectives. So the learning objectives means, so what is the purpose we are learn in this lesson. Okay, so that is also having in a learning objectives. And next one, so what is having in the lesson. Okay, next one, what is the aim of that lesson. Okay, so those are called as a learning objectives. Okay, so next one, uh, in this lesson having 3 learning objectives. The first one is to understand the status of water on the earth. Okay, status of water. Okay, status of water means appearance of water. Okay, so how much, what is the level, what is the quantity of water, what is the percentage of water. So those are also called as a status of water on the earth. Okay, so we are all known, okay, a 71 percentage of water having in the earth. Okay, next one, so next one is the concept of hydrological cycle. Okay, so that means water cycle. Okay, so what is the concept? Concept means that is the meaning. Okay, so that function. Okay, so those are also called as a concept. What is the concept of hydrological cycle? How did it happen? So those are and all we are discussed in the lesson. So next one, so the different components of hydrological cycle. Okay, so what are the components to help in the hydrological cycle? So these are the 3 things we want to discuss in the lesson. Okay, next one, introduction. Okay, so water is one of the most important element on earth. Okay, so what in the earth in solar system, so in solar system earth only having a water. Okay, so that is why we refer that water is an one of the most important element of the earth. Okay, so in other planet doesn't having a water. Okay, so in the earth only having a water, and earth so having a various elements also having there. Okay, that means landforms, and after that the air. So these are the natural elements also having there, but water is one of the most precious element of the earth. And next, so all planets and animals need to water for survive. Next one, all plants and animals need to water for survival. Okay, so plants and animals cannot live without water apart from drinking. Okay, drinking purpose only water not used. Okay, some of the other purpose also we are using water. For the example, uh, domestic purpose and agriculture and industrial purpose also we are using water. Okay, so water is very essential for carrying almost all the economic activities. So all the economic activities based on water. Okay, so next, so water is an indispensable element. Okay, so without water we cannot live. Okay, so that earth we cannot run. Okay, so that is called as a indispensable. Indispensable means that is a essential, that is a crucial one. So without water we cannot live. Okay, without which life forms on the earth is not possible. Okay, so this is a introduction. Shall we move to the next one, water on the earth. Okay, so on the earth 71 percentage. Okay, so much percentage, 71 percentage of earth's surface covered by water. So the quantity of water is a uh, so present on the earth about, so how much means 326 million cubic miles. Okay, this much of water having there. So here said that it is hard to visualize the massive quantity of water. Okay, so this much of quantity of water we cannot see in, okay, so in your eyes. Okay, this much of water having in the earth. Most of the water on the earth is saline in nature, that means salt in nature. That the saline water also found in a seas and ocean. Okay, so that is almost, okay, part of water is a saline nature. So that is a saline nature of water having in a seas and ocean. How much percentage of salty water means 72 97.2 percentage of water found in the earth saline in nature. So next one, fresh water level. Okay, 2.8 percentage of water only having a fresh water. Okay, so among the 2.8 fresh water, okay, 2 2.8 percentage of, okay, fresh water. So that is a 2.2. Okay, so that is available in the surface. Okay, so remaining 0.6 percentage as a groundwater. Okay, so let me, okay, so understood that 2.8 percentage of total fresh water, that is a 2.8 percentage, uh, okay, 2.2 percentage only available in the surface water. Okay, having in a surface water. And next 0.6 percentage of water having a groundwater. Okay, so on the, from this, okay, 2.2 surface water. Okay, 2.15, okay, that is available in the forms of glaciers and ice caves, that is also having there. Okay, among the 2.2 surface water, 2.15 percentage of water having in a glaciers and ice caves. So remaining 0.1 percentage having in a lakes and streams. Okay, so let me discussed clearly the first one. Okay, so that is a 2, totally freshwater level 2.8. Okay, so next so that is a surface water level 2.2. Okay, okay, 2.8, that is a fresh water. The surface water, one is a surface water, another one is having in a, okay, so that is a groundwater. Okay, yeah, among the 2.8, 2.2 is a surface water, 0.6 is a groundwater. Okay, so next so next one, 2.2 surface water. First one surface water, how much okay, uh, okay, yeah, 2.2, that is a surface water. So that is surface water having in a 2.15, that is available, where is available glaciers and ice cape. Next so, and next 1.0.01 percentage lake and streams. Okay, yeah, next so that is a 0.04 percentage other forms also having there. Okay, so these are also including the 2.15. Okay, so and next 2.2. Okay, so these are also. So what is the water? Surface water. Next and only about 2.0.25 percentage, that is a total groundwater. Okay, next groundwater 0.6 percentage only. Okay, so economically extracted with the present drilling technology. So that is why we are taking a water resource is useful and potential and useful to humans. Okay, so water in India is available in the three sources. The first one is precipitation, and next one is surface water, and next one is groundwater. Okay, so we see the table. Okay, so on this table having a estimate volume of water on the earth surface. Okay, so before entering that okay, tabular column, we seen that the uh, okay, diagram. So the first one, Earth's total water. Okay, so much means 97.2 percentage, that is a salty water. Okay, having. Okay, so among that water, salty water and fresh water and surface water. Okay, so those also having there. Okay, salty water, that is fully having in seas and oceans. Okay, so next one, fresh water. So the fresh water is also in the form of groundwater, that is a 30.1 percentage, and ice caps and glaciers, that is 68.7 percentage. Okay, so and others forms also having there on the fresh water. So that is a surface water 0.3 percentage and others 0.9 percentage. Among the surface water, having a swamps and lakes and rivers. Okay, yeah, so those also called as a surface water. Among 0.3 percentage, okay, yeah, swamps 11 percentage, lakes 87 percentage, and rivers, okay, yeah, 2 percentage. Okay, shall we move to the diagram? Okay, a tabular column. Water source, ocean, seas, and bays. Okay, so having now, so 321 cubic miles also having. Okay, so on the ocean, seas, and bays. Okay, 96.54 percentage. Okay, so that's much of percentage having in a seas and oceans, bays also having there. Next, so next one, ice caves, glaciers, and permanent snows. Okay, so that is also having a 5773. Okay, yeah, some cubic also having. Okay, yeah, so in percentage 1.74 percentage. And groundwater, okay, yeah, soil moisture is also having there, that is a 5 lakh 6 5614. Okay, yeah, cubic miles. And next, the soil moistures and ground ice permafrost. Okay, yeah, so there is a permafrost means the permanent frost. Okay, so that is also having. Okay, 71,970. Okay, 0.02 percentage. Lakes 42,320, that is a 0.013 percentage. Next, atmosphere, okay, 3095, that is a 0.01 percentage. Spam, okay, 2752, that is in a 0.0008 percentage. Next, rivers 509, 0.0002. Okay, next one, the biological water, that is a 269, 0.0001 percentage. Okay, next, shall we move to the next one? Hydrological cycle, that means the water cycle. Okay, so hydrology is a science which deals with the various aspects of water, such as occurrence and distribution and movement and properties of on the planet and the earth. Okay, so that is also called as a hydrology. And hydrology is that various aspect of water, that is the occurrence of water and distributions of water and movement and properties of water on the planet. Okay, so on the earth. Okay, that is also called as a hydrology. And next, the availability of water on the earth is not uniform. Okay, so that all the places of earth having in the water in the not uniformly having there. Okay, some of the place having a more water and some of the place having a poor in water resources also having there. Next one, the hydrological cycle is a global sun driving process. Okay, so that the sun heat, so that is having in the global level, that the world level, the sun heat going to the seas, ocean, and the lakes means, okay, so the water got heat. Okay, yeah, so that can be evaporated. Okay, so that is also called as a global sun driven forces, that is. Okay, and from the atmosphere, the land, from land back to ocean. Okay, so that is why the water, okay, the water transported from the ocean to atmosphere. Okay, so from atmosphere to land. Okay, let me see the diagram. The first one, the water, first one evaporated from the ocean. Okay, so we are going to the atmosphere. Okay, so this is a atmosphere. The first one, this is the ocean. Okay, so evaporated, and this is the atmosphere. And next one, the reaching in the land. Okay, so next one come to the ocean. Okay, so these are also called as a cycle. Okay, okay, the uh, so that the hydrological cycle, so that the from the atmosphere the water is transported from the ocean to atmosphere, from atmosphere to land, from okay land back to ocean. That is also having there. The water cycle can be considered as a closed system of earth. Okay, so that is a closed system. And next, the quantity of water that involved in the cycle is invariable. Okay, so that is a invariable. What is invariable? The quantity of water involved in the cycle of okay a water cycle, that is a invariable. That is not changes happen there. But the distributions of water over the space and time, that is also having the various things. Okay, next, the evaporation. The evaporation takes places from the surface water and transpiration from the plants. Okay, so that is also called as a evaporation. Evaporation not only having in the source of okay so water. Okay, that means there is a ocean, seas and lakes, that is only not having a evaporation. That evaporation takes place in the okay plants also. Okay, so that the water vapor get condensed at the high altitude by the condensation and neatly and the form of clouds. Okay, so that is that okay evaporate water going to the cloud, and cloud condensed. Okay, some of the condensed also having there. Okay, so and after that, so that the condensed means, and after that the next level is a precipitation. So in the next one, that the cloud melt and sometime burst, that is also happen. And the water molecules in the form of precipitations also having there, that means the droplet of water. And next, a part of the water from the precipitation flows over the land. Okay, so that is also called as a runoff. Okay, so the first one, okay, condensed. Okay, so condensed, that is happen in a high altitude. Okay, so that is a condense, that is happen in the clouds. Okay, so okay, so that the cloud, so what is the purpose? Okay, two process. The first one melt. Okay, melt, and after that the burst. Okay, so these are the two process happen in the cloud. Okay, in the higher altitude. That is why that is happen in condensed, that resulting, what can be resulted means a precipitation. Okay, so precipitation means a droplet of water molecules, that means rainfall. And next one, so that the rainfall after that having that the runoff. Okay, so that is another one process. And next one, the part of infiltrates. Infiltrate means there is a the water having okay, so in the land means, so that is a water that is stagnant. Okay, so that is also called as infiltrates, so into the soil, which builds up the groundwater. Okay, so that is the basis of groundwater. Next, the hydrological cycle is a circulation of water. Okay, so one place to another one place, that is a moving, that is also called as a circulation of water. That is a continuous process take place naturally. Okay, so these are the process okay in the naturally form. Now, most important process of hydrological cycle are the evaporate, transpiration, and precipitation and runoff. Okay, so these are the very important process of hydrological cycle. So in next class, we will discuss the components of hydrological cycle. Okay, students, today we are going to discuss the few many topics. The first one is a introduction. Okay, and next one is a water on the earth. And next one topic is uh, that is a tabular column. And next one is the water cycle. Okay, that means a hydrological cycle. So these are the topics we are discussed in this class. So I hope we are clear in that lesson. So if you have any doubt means ask immediately. And thanks for watching. Thank you one and all. Okay.